Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Meditation Online program hosted by the Buddhist Studies Institute, which was founded by Pema Chödrön. During this season of practice, we will be live streaming our daily meditation to YouTube and Facebook every day, and you're welcome to join us any day you'd like to, or every day if you feel inspired. And we're so happy that you're joining us today. Everyone who's here in the Zoom room with us, if you'd love to share a little bit about your weather, where you are, or how you're doing, we can kind of get a sense for how everyone is. And it looks like it's sunny for most everybody, but feel free to share in the chat how it is where you are. Carolyn said it is not so good there. She's giving it the thumbs down. Well, if we don't have any further discussion, where I am in California, it is finally sunny, and the rains have subsided for now, at least. And we were grateful to have them, but it's nice to have the sun back. Ben said it's also mostly cloudy where he is, but sunny mood. So that is great to hear. It's always nice to have a sunny mood regardless of the weather. So my name is Rachel, and I will be your host today. And I got certified as a meditation instructor through the Buddhist Studies Institute last year. And so it's really great to be helping and teaching. And I'm going to invite Datesal over to lead us in a calm, abiding meditation practice. And then after this meditation practice, I'll read one of the 5 Buddhist precepts, and then that'll be our day. And if you're joining us in the Zoom, you're welcome to stay around, in which time we will discuss the precepts. And if you'd like in the future, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, if you'd like to be a part of that discussion in the future, you can go to our website and join in the Zoom end of this and join our community and be a part of our chat. And so right now in the chat, I'm just going to share our daily meditation resources, including all the links to the prayers that we'll be saying so that you can read along if you want. And so I'll just share that in the chat right now. And if you're live streaming, this link should be like in the comment section or in the sidebar of whatever platform you're using. So you can also join in that link. And now, without further ado, I bring to you Datesal to lead us in our calm abiding practice.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. It's really lovely to see everyone. I'm going to start with an invocation prayer to bring in our lineage of thousands of years, a couple thousand years. Join us too. Om Hum Benzaruru Hema City Home. Thank you. Today I'm going to do a little bodhicitta exercise before we start our meditation. So I just want you to relax, get comfortable, take a deep breath, and get yourself here with us all. Though it's wonderful to meditate with other people. And I want to say that I'm also a meditation teacher from the Buddhist Studies Institute. It's been about 5 years now since I graduated, and it's been such a wonderful thing to be able to share. So I want you can close your eyes if you want to, and try to just remember a time in your life that someone in your community, maybe a friend, maybe a coworker, maybe a family member, just someone in your life was really there for you when you needed it, was, very generous in their offering of kindness to you. And it could have manifested in different ways, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And just try to think of that person now and how it felt and what they did for you. So we'll just take a moment to tune into that. Really sink into the feeling of what it felt like to receive that. And that gratitude that we feel when someone does that. How important it is to our lives. What a difference it makes. You could take another deep breath, exhale out, and then let's make that wish now that all beings, for all beings to have that happen for them, that somehow that all beings who need it, all sentient beings, can also receive that kind of offering. And in this way, we start our practice today. So we're going to tune into, give you a second to feel into that too, just seeing that go out to the world. It feels like a relief to receive it, and it feels like a relief to know that all beings could have that possibility. For me. Anyway, we're going to start looking at our posture before we meditate. I want you to be comfortable. So if you're on the chair or sofa, just scoot back all the way and really feel the support of whatever if you need an extra cushion for your back, make sure you have it. And if you're sitting on the floor, then get a cushion to raise your hips above your knees, because that puts your posture in a better stance where it creates a nice little arch and then allows your posture to be upright and feel supported. So, and you can roll your shoulders back and relax, like your wings. Your neck is upright, your chin is slightly tucked in, and your tongue rests on the roof of your mouth. And your hands can either just face down on your lap, on your legs, your thighs, just with your fingers open. That helps to hold you up, and it also helps to keep you alert. And then, or we have the position of equanimity, where one hand is on top of the other and the two thumbs are touching, and then you just rest that in your lap. That's another option. So your belly is soft belly, soft mind, soft eyes. So your eyes are relaxed. They're half open, half closed, you could say, and they're gazing downward. And we have this thing with our eyes of making it like this, the soft, open eyes, because we are doing the practice, Shine, which calm abiding, where we're awake. We're awakening our mind as well as calming. So we're here. Let's, in this position, and if you ever need to alter it, feel free to do that if you're not comfortable. I don't want you to be in pain. Let's take a long, slow, deep breath, and then on the exhale, you're going to let it all the way out and then do an extra exhale at the end to let out any stale air. So we're going to start inhale through the nose and exhale. And then a second inhale, through the nose. And a long exhale. And one more time in your own time, you can do it, doing the inhale and the long exhale, the extra. And you can just let that go and notice your natural breath, the rhythm of your natural. Today, we're just going to notice our breath and taking our attention on our breath. We're going to notice sensations of the air that moves through our nostrils and the awareness of how our body receives the air. The way our belly moves, our chest moves, feeling the temperature of the air as it leaves the nostrils. And just letting go and staying aware and alert of your sensations and your tactile experience as your breath, as it is, as it moves in and out. If you get distracted at any time with thoughts or any feelings, that's okay. It's natural. Just say to yourself silently the word thinking, because we're naming those thoughts, and then just come back to noticing the breath again. So we're just staying with the tactile experience of our breath. And if our mind wanders at any point, just very sweetly come back to the word inside your quietly thinking to help remind you to just come back to focusing on your breath. So we're going to just practice in this way now, and I'll remind you from time to time. Again, if you find your mind wandering or you're feeling any strong feelings or anything, it's okay. Just bring yourself back to the practice of noticing the breath as it leaves your nostrils, feeling the tactile experience of it moving through your body. And if your mind strays, you just say thinking and come back to them. Reminder to focusing on the experience of the breath going through your body. And if your mind wanders, just silently say to yourself, thinking to leave all the thoughts and bring yourself back again to your breath. You can let that method go now and just relax your breath. Maybe take one long, deep breath. Back out of that, and we can just sit for a moment in a formless meditation of just with awareness of how you are after meditating, how you feel in your body, mind, and spirit. And you can bring your palms together at your heart center, and we're going to dedicate our practice now. And if there's anybody out there that you think of, you can dedicate it to them as well, just personally. May all beings be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. And may all beings experience happiness and its true cause. And may the fruit of this practice be to accomplish the highest benefit for all beings and all things everywhere. May all beings everywhere have peace. And we bow. Apologies, I went over a little bit today, but we kind of started slightly late. So I'm going to hand you back over to our wonderful host, Rachel, and she's going to the next part of our program.
Thanks so much for that wonderful practice, Datesall. I don't know if you guys could hear that fire truck, but wherever they may be going, may it work out for them. So today, as part of our effort to integrate Buddhist ethics with our meditation practice, I'm going to read the first of the 5 Buddhist precepts. You can follow along on the link that I shared earlier. So, number 1, avoiding harming other beings. Do not cut the life force. Committed to non-aggression, I resolve to avoid harming others, to avoid injuring the body or the mind of myself and others. I resolve conflicts and tensions with an attitude of openness and loving kindness, acknowledging transgressions and seeking reconciliations. I base my dietary choices on compassionate intention. Rather than taking the attitude that the ends justify the means, I commit to nonviolence as the base, the path, and the fruit of my actions. I resolve to relieve the suffering of beings wherever I see it, and to make compassionate connections with everything, everywhere. Thank you for joining us today again. And thank you, Linda and Datesall, for leading our practice and being here to practice together. You can find out more of our practices and what we do with the link that I shared, and I'll also share a link here in the chat. We have a lot of awesome programs going on, and one happening right now, actually, where we're talking about and being led in an instruction of Buddhist ethics. It's an ongoing program that's happening for these next 5 weeks. So it's a cool community discussion where we're doing that, of things that we do. This meditation happens every single day at noon. You're welcome to join us any day, whenever you'd like. And for everyone who's watching the live stream, take care and have a great day. And for those of you here in person, we will now move on to